I find it bizarre that you don't think Donald Trump has also told a lot of lies in his life.
I just don't. I don't see it.
Have you heard from him since what happened to you?
No, I have not.
Do you expect to?
He's busy. He's running for president.
He spends his life on the phone.
I really hope I am not anywhere near the top 100 issues of Trump right now, because then I would be concerned.
Who's bothered to call you?
I receive calls from my colleagues in Congress repeatedly. I still have great friends there. I talk to them. Before I came here, I was on the phone with 3 of them. We're on the phone regularly. I built everlasting relationships with people on both sides of the aisle, not just Republicans. Just recently, a Democrat out of Florida calls me. He's at a mixer or whatever, and there was a couple of my constituents there giving him a hard time that he expelled me. And he's like, look, I have some of your supporters here, and they're mad at me. A Democrat.
If Donald Trump was to win the election, and he might well, the way the polls are going.
I believe he will, by a landslide.
If he did, and he decided to bring you out of the cold, would you accept?
What does that mean?
Well, if he said to you, I've got some job in my administration for you.
I'd love to work.
He might look at you and think, a young, dynamic, gay Republican, all right, he's flawed, but so am I. All right, he's done some bad stuff, so did I. But I'm now back as president. I'm going to bring back George Santos.
I'd put it out there. I'd love to be ICE director.
Was that a serious thing?
That's serious. That's serious.
What would you do if you were?
I speak 4 languages. I understand logistics. I'm really good on my feet.
What would you do if you were the ICE director?
It's very simple. It's about re-strategizing ICE. First of all, assuming that the president would give ICE its power back, and assuming that we can go ahead and sue into oblivion all these sanctuary nonsense laws so that the federal government can do its job. Here's the problem with ICE today. ICE has been handicapped for decades at this point. Nobody has ever taken it serious. But I remember as a little boy, 13 years old, being on the 7th train in New York City that runs into Queens to Manhattan, and having ICE stops. Those were common right after 9/11 because they were picking up bad people on the train. Now, why don't we bring that back? I think it's time we act. New York City has probably the largest propensity of people living there with active removals proceedings, which means you have a deportation mandate on you, and they defy it and live blatantly in the open there. Just with the Joe Biden administration alone, 10 million came in 3 years. There's no way we have 12 million.
No, the situation on the border
it's ridiculous.
Is completely out of control.
Absolutely nonsense.
And Joe Biden has shown no ability to stem
Mayorkas is
the
even
tide
worse.
at all.
Mayorkas is a dereliction of duty. If you were to look up in a dictionary, dereliction of duty, it should be Alejandro Mayorkas' face in there now.
I mean, you talk of dereliction of duty. Do you think that you've been derelict in your duty?
No,
That's why you're sitting here now, because
I served every single day honorably. I didn't do anything dishonorable while in Congress. I voted honorably. The only votes I missed was when I had court dates. Couldn't control
George,
that.
you've been facing 23 federal criminal charges.
I've been accused of only things before I was elected, nothing after I was elected. I have been accused of nothing during my time as a member of Congress.
So you told no lies once you became a congressman?
I had no reason to. You can look at my record. And
so what was the reason before?
Piers, like I said.
No, but I'm curious. I mean, you said I had no reason to.
What I'm trying.
But it does beg the question again. What was the reason before?
Okay, so poor choice of words, not reason. There was no need to lie or no.
But what was the need before, George?
Again, Piers, I can go back and say
wrestle with your own thoughts.
There was no need, but do we all control stupid sometimes? No, stupid is stupid. You do stupid things and you can't control it, and you move past.